I guess let's make our championship predictions here for both the drivers and the owners, because we got 50% difference and split sort of battle there on the owner side of things. So Brandon, Connor Zilisch, Justin Allgaier, Jesse Love, Carson Quapple, or the 19, 21, 88, 7. Who do you have for these respective championships in the NASCAR Xfinity Series for 2025?
I really don't have anybody yet, Ben. To be honest, I'm not gonna lay a finger on one, but I mean, going with the season at large, I've got to say Connor Zilisch is going to be able to step up there with the overtime restart that's inevitably going to come. I'd say he's going to put himself at least in the top 5 at that point. Is going to have a chance to fan it out into the dog leg and somehow come out on top. Might have to do some bumping on the way to get it done, but I'm sure he's prepared for that, and it might very well be that the strongest all year will hoist the trophy when it's all said and done. I think Connor Zilisch is my safe pick for Xfinity and the last Xfinity Series title as we head into the Nope Opera into next year.
All right, well, let's get Matthew Owen's thoughts here. In my mind, Connor is not the favorite at Phoenix. That's Allgaier, who's won there twice, and then Jesse Love, who's been in the top 10 in all 3 of his Phoenix starts. That's a very good point.
But favorites don't always win races.
That's true. That's true. And so on that note, well, let me back up here. I want to flash back to last year when Allgaier did win the championship. You'll recall Riley Herbst won that race, and Aric Almirola was again with the 20 car that time in the Owners' Championship fight. And I still remember Dale Jr. at the press conference afterwards saying, as the owner, I guess Kelly's technically the owner of the 7, but as the owner of JR Motorsports, he didn't care as much about the owner's title. He just wanted Justin to get the drivers. So on that note, I think Austin Hill is going to pull a Riley Herbst. I think he's going to win the season finale at Phoenix. And with that, the 21 team owned by Richard Childress is going to win the Owners' Championship. But I do believe that Connor Zilisch, whether it's a second or a third or whatever, will be the highest finishing driver of a championship for, and he will hold on to the Drivers' Championship after this historic season that he has had, and he will be your 2025 Xfinity Series champion driver. Richard Childress will be your 25 champion owner. And that's my final answer.
I forget about that possibility. I like to call that the Greg Biffle scenario, because he was always so famous for taking the championship races in years gone by. He just somehow was that master at Miami. Never the champion, but always the last winner of the season. So yeah, that absolutely could happen for Austin Hill. Do we know about Aric Almirola? Is he coming to Phoenix?
Yes. Yeah,
it could very well be him too. I'd see him lighting up a storm, and I could see Aric Almirola punting a potential championship favorite to win the race.
Well, you remember what happened in the spring, right?
Exactly. I've got precedent.
You've got a championship on the line.
Yeah,
for Joe Gibbs, man.
Don't matter.
That's a possibility too. We'll wait and see. And it has happened. I still, the first year I watched the series, obviously we had full season points at that time, but Carl Edwards ran away with the Drivers' Championship in 2007. There was really no competition all year. He was the only full-time Cup Series driver that was bushwhacking, as it were, to that extent. But man, Jeff Burton and Scott Wimmer put their points together with the number 29 Holiday Inn car, and they won that owner's title. And there's that famous image of Roger Penske and Rick Hendrick doing the hat swap after, I think, William Byron won it in 2017, but Sam Hornish Jr. was driving the 22, and the 22 won the Owners' Championship. So it is hardly unprecedented. We could very well see a split championship over there, and we'll know soon enough here on Saturday night.